guys, how's it going? My name is Thomas Brush. I make indie games for a living. Most of you know that, but if you're new, welcome. We're going to make the final tweaks today for our GDC demo. It's really exciting. I can't say which booth I'm part of yet, but I can say we're going to be finishing this demo. And so we're going to jump inside of Unity and take a look at all the things we need to fix for our next game, Father, which is a first-person game about a father who's rescuing his daughter from a creepy cult. Before we do that, guys, I did want to let you know really quick, today's a special day. I don't do this all the time. Today's a special day where my program, Full-Time Game Dev, is sponsoring this live stream. There are two promo codes, only two promo codes below. These will sell out probably by the end of this live stream. So if you want to be one of the two students to get 50% off my program, click below and use that promo code. And I want to welcome yesterday's students. We had two new students yesterday, so welcome to the program. That's really awesome. I want to also let you know that, on top of those 50% coupons, you're going to join over 3,000 students worldwide. So the program, honestly, it's blown up. I'm really lucky, really excited. And this program obviously supports my games, supports my studios, as does about 50% of my income also comes from like game sales. I think it's maybe 50-50. I think the program is about a little bit more than 50% of my income. Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Anyway, the program supports my studio, but more importantly, it supports you guys. Great reviews for the program. I can honestly say, just based on the reviews, that people love the program and they're learning a lot. And the reason why is because my program, obviously, it teaches you C#. It teaches you how to make a 2D game, how to make a 3D game. But it also teaches you about 50% of the program, which is 30 plus hours of content total. 50% of that content is how to secure income. That's the important part. How to go full time, how to sit in your home studio or maybe at your bedroom and make indie games full time. I can't make any promises. None of this is a promise. But what it is it's everything I've learned. I'm going to tell you how I did it. How to raise 6 figures on crowdfunding before you finish your game. How to raise 6 figures from publishers and platforms before you finish your game. That's the important part, right? You can actually go full time before you finish your game, and I've done it multiple times. How to sell your game on platforms like Switch, Xbox, PS4, Steam. What are the marketing tactics to actually sell on those platforms and hit the Steam front page? So, ton of content to learn here, guys. It's everything I've learned in the last decade. 2 promo codes below. If you want to join, you're going to join the private Discord server, 2,000 plus motivated game developers on the private Discord server that are going to help you out. And that includes one of my students, Chris. Chris actually just raised over $100,000 on Kickstarter using the tactics that I teach in the program. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you listening to my little pitch here. And if that's not something you're into, there's also a free course below. Feel free to click that as well. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Unity and get started. By the way, guys, I wanted to let you know that my brand new course, Easy 3D, is totally free right now. Click below to enroll for free, and you'll immediately be taken to the program where you're going to learn how to make your very first 3D game. And here's the best part. You're going to do it fast. And you really don't need to know anything about Unity or code or 3D modeling. It's really kind of easy, and it's totally free. Click below to make your very first 3D game. I can't wait to see you succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Unity. This is what we're using to make our demo for GDC for Father. And man, we have done so much to this game. Like, this is a massive map of our first level, which is called Sodom's Hollow. There's a ton of stuff to do, honestly. I mean, hopefully we'll finish it up during our live stream today, but we've been working our butt off trying to get this thing done. I say we because I've got a big team here. Felipe, who's the 3D modeler, Hector is doing the sound, Gordon is an intern who's doing a lot of small development fixes, AJ, he did the code base. Who else? Santiago did the cover art. Who else? I'm missing somebody. Oh, Chris. Chris did the music, so there's just a ton of stuff here. So what we're going to do, we've got a big old list of things to do today. I'm going to open up my notepad, and some of you yesterday were like, Thomas, you need to use Trello. One of the things I've noticed about myself is I don't like using systems that confuse me. this is what's so funny is even something as simple as Trello, it just confuses me. So what I do is I just use a simple notepad. I'm telling you guys, I'm a pretty moronic person, and this is something I do, is I just use Notepad, and this includes all of my to-do list for everything regarding my business. So making games, but also my courses and making short movies and stuff like that. So, okay, we got a few things to do here today. The first thing I want to do is make the new weapon look great. Felipe did an amazing job. We're actually changing the pistol from a Luger to an old school like 1800s pistol. So let's go into the pistol here. Here it is. And you can see it looks pretty sweet, but the problem is that the hand does not. And I'm trying to figure out why the F the hand looks terrible. I'm not quite sure what it is. What I want to do is maybe try and open up, let's see here. Let's open up Blender and see if we need to set the shade smooth. I'm not sure if it's the shade smooth. No, it's not. So the hand looks fine in Blender. So I'm really not quite sure why it looks like that. Let's see here, shade smooth. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's shade smooth set up just fine. I think we're just gonna have to deal with the crappy look of it until, and this isn't Felipe's fault, this is actually my fault because I textured this in a terrible way. So I think what we're gonna have to do is me and Felipe are gonna have to work on a new hand together. He's gonna do obviously most of the work because he is our 3D modeler. This side of the hand is rough, right? Really bad. Let's see, is it a shader problem? No, it's not a shader problem. So let's take a look and see how it looks in game. Okay, guys? So let's hit play. All right. So pretty sweet. I think honestly it just needs to be scaled a little bit. The shading is off, and I don't know what's going on. Pretty sweet looking though. I'm gonna see if I can shrink the size of that hand. Man, I don't want to shrink the size of the hand, so I think sorry. I think what I'm gonna need to do is increase the size of the pistol and then move the hand out of like a little bit to the right of frame or something. I don't want to scale things too much because I want a consistent scale for every hand, for every gun. So I feel like we need to really scale this up here and see what we can do with this. So it looks like the hand is squeezing it a little tighter. Maybe scoot it over a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's really this simple, guys. Just going in and tweaking an actual prefab here. Obviously, you can't see all that. Guys, we're going to be having a new hand. So I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about this hand right now. I just want it to look pretty good for the demo. Okay, so that's great. I'm going to go to runtime here. So hit play and then position the arm in a way that looks good just to be sure. Is this actually possible? Can I actually fix this with the prefab itself? That doesn't look bad. I could probably move that okay, hold on one sec here. I could probably move that. There we go. Wait, hold on. I'm getting hit by something. Okay, there we go. So I could probably move the finger, whatever, the index finger down. It's a sweet looking gun. I just think it's a little too big. So let's see here. Let's go to our actual hand. There we go. And there it is. What I'm going to do is go to our revolver here. I'm going to bring the game view over here. I'm going to see if I can position, let's see here. If I were to take the armature and the revolver, just all of it, and move it over and then forward, would that look better? Yeah, I think that might look a little bit better. Let's take a look. Let's kill this guy. Yeah, okay. You know, I feel like something's off here. What is it? We're just going to have to guess and check here. I feel like we need to position it a little bit more. What? Come on. Come on. Yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're just checking to see, is it even possible to make it look right? I feel like I kind of want it in the corner a little bit here. Yeah. I kind of like that. I think that's fine. Okay, so that's kind of, this is going to be for now, because again, guys, we're going to be having a whole new hand. I think that's fine for now. So I'm going to screenshot this just to say, hey, this is our goal. Then I'm going to exit play mode, and I'm going to go to the pistol itself, and I'm going to do what we just did. Okay, all we really did was we just positioned all of this stuff over and then back. Okay. The gunshot particles, we could probably put it inside the Luger, to be honest. Where are those? They're right. Yeah, they're right here. Okay. So I think I'm going to go to those and then scoot those towards the, yeah, up here. Just like that. Just so they're at the barrel of the tip. There we go. There we go. So there's our tip. And now I think we should be good. You know, we've parroted this to the Luger, so now it's going to be a lot easier to position, and then we can just copy those positions in play mode. So I think that's totally fine to do. Okay, so give me just a sec here. I feel like I just want to get out of here. Here, let's move our character over so we don't have to fight enemies every time we press play. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to fly over to the beginning of the level right here. And we also don't need this guy here, so we're going to delete him. That was for testing purposes. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to type in controller. Good. Press Control Shift F. 0 his rotation. Save it. Hit play. Okay. Now we'll be able to take a look without fighting. All right. I don't know what I was just saying. Okay. There's our pistol. So let's pause it. There we go. Pause it, and let's bring it over, and now we can copy these positions. Now that the everything's parented to this one pistol, which is right here to this Luger. It's called Luger. We're gonna move it over. Let's see here. I feel like we just need to scale it down, to be completely honest. I mean, I don't know how comfortable I am with that. I mean, if we did 2.7 by 2.7 by 2.7, crap, let's do this. We need to make it global, I believe. Let's try it again. No, that's not gonna work. We need to do it with the actual handles. Oh, okay, let's see here. That's so strange. Why is it doing that? What? I don't want to scale it. I just don't want to deal with that. Hold on one sec. Yeah, it just seems too big, honestly. So let's see if we can solve the problem in a variety of ways here. Very big. I'm going to scale it down. So let's go to our... I just don't know why it's scaling like that. I'm a little confused. Huh. Why is that? But anyway, let's copy this. This is fine. Let's move the... Yep. Let's copy all of these transform values. Copy all of them. Copy component, and then we'll paste it into the actual Luger itself. Let's go to pistol, Luger, paste component values. Boom, there we go. And I'm going to actually see if I can scale this properly, because it wasn't scaling properly in the actual... there we go. So that's scaling properly now. So we can just scale it down to about like this. I don't like that because it means there's going to be inconsistent hand sizes per weapon. But I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that looks massive because it's close to the camera. I'm going to pause it, and then we're going to go back to the Luger here. It's not really a Luger, but that's what the game object is called. And then we're going to move the Z position. There we go. That feels pretty good. Yeah, that feels all right. I feel like we need to move the hand over, but to the left just a tad. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think we need to move the hand up and over to the left. And then we'll tweak the texturing in just a sec so it doesn't look horrible. Yeah, look at that. It's like it changes. Something's off with that model. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we need to change the gun tip as well. Okay. But overall, that feels great. We could probably pull it back just a little bit. So about like this, and then maybe over just a tad. Let's see here. I feel good about that. I'm gonna copy that. You think it needs more kick, Hector? I think what we'll do, Hector, is we're gonna figure out how much kick there is after you do the sound. I think the sound I really feel like should determine how the animation looks. So once you've got that sound, and by the way, guys, Hector is in the chat. He's the sound designer for a lot of these, probably 50% of the sounds here. Okay, I'm gonna copy the component here. And then we should be good to go. I'm going to fix that hand texturing. Something is off, and I don't know what it is. But let's go back to the pistol here, and I'm just going to paste those values. There we go. And let's take a look. All right, so let's move the hand over just a little bit to the left. Or maybe even rotate the hand like this. Man, that hand looks like crap. I'm gonna fix the hand really quick before I start rotating it, because I need to figure out, maybe that's just the problem. Maybe I don't need to move the hand. Maybe I just need to fix this texture. So it looks like we've got an issue with the actual texture itself. So I'm gonna go open up the texture here in Photoshop. And by the way, guys, those of you just joining us as we wait for Photoshop to open up here, just remember that there are 2 promo codes available for 50% off full-time game dev. This is my massive, highly rated program, 30+ hours. Everything I've learned in the last decade of becoming a full-time game developer. I'm going to teach you what I did. Can't make any promises, but I can tell you what I've done. And honestly, students love the program. If you're a student, feel free to let us know in the chat, and I'll say hello to you. I got 3,000 students worldwide, which is incredible. I'm just blown away. So if you're interested in joining the program, check it out below. Okay, so we've got this UV here. There we go. So the UV is really going to help us figure out what's going on with this texturing here. Let's save it out here and let's take a look and see if that green UV. Okay, so there's a green UV right here. So it's actually sort of wrapping right where that shade is. So it looks like, I see the problem. Okay. So we might need to do something like, man, this is frustrating. Let me look here. Okay, it's at the actual wrist here. So it looks like it's going on. Huh. What? Is it that? No. I think it's right here. We need to fix this. I'm going to put something here and here and take a look. Yeah, there it is. So there's shading happening here for it. Almost, it feels like no reason, because I don't see the shading. So let's do like a big pulse of color right here and see if we can get a perfect. If we can't get a perfectly smooth transition between those two, then something's wrong with the model. Let's take a look. Let's turn off shaded wireframe and just go to shaded. Look at that. Is there a seam there? That's so weird. I mean, even if I did, watch this. If I made it like a full, just a white hand, we still have a weird, what in the world? I have no idea what's going on. Is it the normal map? It's the normal map. Let's turn off the normal map. Remove the normal map. None. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, it is officially kind of the normal map. Well, that's good news. Still, I mean, it's not, there's just, it still looks like crap. What in the world? What is that? I have no idea what's going on. I really don't understand. I wonder what's going on, guys. Let's open up Blender and take a look. You have emission color as well on the hand? No, I don't. It's not turned on. I don't know why I can't change that. I can't. I think I need to pull it out. Let's see here. Woo, something's wrong. So let's open up the hand really quick. So if we go to the actual Luger itself, or not the Luger, the pistol. Let's take a look here. So it looks fine here. No, it doesn't. Look at that. What on earth? I can't change the smoothness for some reason. Because there's no specular map? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's do this. Yeah, we can't change anything. Why is that? Let's go to Universal Render Pipeline. I know why, Thomas. We need a Universal Render Pipeline. Let's do lit. Okay. We still got problems. No metallic map or metallic smoothness. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if that fixes it. I mean, we got a different shader here. No shade smooth, Thomas. That's the issue. It isn't the issue, though. It's not. It is shade smooth. Look, that's shade flat. This is shade smooth. So something else is off. Copy and paste the hand from the other gun. They're all the same. Let's hit play. Take a look. Was it weight painted in Blender? Yeah, it was. I just don't know why that hand looks like that. It's driving me nuts. Look at that. It's just driving me nuts. I have no idea what's going on. Look at that. Auto smooth normals? How do we do that? Let's open up edit mode. Let's go to edit mode here. Mesh, normals. How do you do that? Clint Bodungan gave me 25 bucks. I'm going to go buy 2 pizzas. Thank you so much. He says, Thomas saved my game dev studio. Why is that, Clint? Go to the tab with the green triangle icon. Oh, okay. Are you saying in Unity? You go to the actual ARM. Let's see here. ARM rigged. Go to model. Is it the tangents? Import. Hit apply. Okay, that didn't do anything. Calculate legacy. That didn't do anything. We got to figure this out, guys. Help me figure this out, please. Normals. Calculate. Apply. Nope. Well, I want to make sure that's the right one. This is the problem with 3D. Is it's just there's always little idiosyncrasies that just confuse me. Okay. Blender. The green icon on the right in Blender. Where? Come on, let's do this, guys. What are you talking about? Modeling? Oh, over here, yeah. Okay, let's try it out. You might be right. Normals. Auto smooth is ticked. If you guys solve this problem for me, I will celebrate you. Nope, didn't do it. I appreciate it, though. Clint, you said the game marketing portion of the course was priceless. Applied it in my marketing and it made a big difference. Or made the difference. I had no clue before. That's awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. Seriously, that's really cool. I am humbled. Recalculate the outside? How? Mesh, normals, recalculate outside. Save. Look at that. You solved it. No, let's take a look here. Oh, you might be right though. Mesh, normals, flip, save. Nope. I'm gonna need to. I don't know. Is it because of? Oh, guys, I think I know what it is. It's ambient occlusion. It's the look at that hand. No, it's not really ambient occlusion. I mean, that's part of the problem, but you can still see it regardless of no ambient occlusion. If we turn, yeah, it's not even the ambient. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. The topology's fine. You know? It looks fine. Obviously that thumb is twisted weird, but you can't really tell in the actual view here. I have no idea. Very frustrating. How about we make it super shiny and oily? Son of a bee. I mean, let's throw on that normal map and take a look. Goodness gracious me. Let's see if there's any seams. There's no seams. So, I mean, one of the things you could try is you could try to, this is probably not going to be a terrible idea, but subdivision surface. Let's go to object mode here. Try that. Again, we're doing a new hand. That helped a lot, actually. Doesn't look like a male hand at all, but whatever. Let's take a look at the... Okay. It doesn't match the game. It's fine, but... Okay. I mean, it helps a lot. You can still see a seam, and I don't know why. But let's throw on a normal map here, and call it a day. So maybe that solves. It's really honestly not a great option here, but I think it's fine. For some reason, I feel like the father arm rig is not in the hatchet. Let's double check. Let's go to our knife. It's a knife, even though it's an axe. Let's open that up. See what we got. Whoops, that's Blender. There's a lot of things called knife. All right, let's see here. Okay, so there's a different arm rigged for the hatchet. Dang it. That's frustrating. That's my fault. What about for the rifle? The rifle has its own armature too. That really sucks. What in the world? It's fine. We got to get the demo done. We're fine. Okay? So that's what we've got for the pistol. It looks fine. But we really need to get this fixed later. After the demo's done. I'm going to move the hand over. So what I'm going to do is pause it. And then once we get this done, guys, we'll move on to the next thing. It's going to keep me awake at night, though, knowing that the hand model is totally different for the... look at that. It looks terrible from the side. This is going to keep me up at night. I know it. So we need to go to the right arm armature here. And what we're going to do is actually just scoot it on over to the right. Yeah, that looks better for some reason. Isn't that strange? And then pull it back. Yeah, it's really just all about this feel. Okay, probably need to move it forward a little bit. And then we'll copy and paste that value. It's just not squeezing it tight enough. So let's see here. Pull it back maybe. Nope. Okay. We might just need to tweak the actual hand. Son of a snake. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. I don't want to have to go in and re-rig the entire hand. So, just got to do what we can here. Just the little tweaks. Gracious. Forward and then over. That's fine enough for me. I know it's not perfect, guys, but we got to move forward. Can't be perfect. All right. Pistol. We jump inside the pistol and we're going to move on to the next thing. Okay. So we go to our armature. There's our right arm. Paste those values. Okay. I mean, the theory is you could shrink this arm and then fit it in just fine like this. Look how terrible it looks. But you know what's funny is it doesn't look that bad. Let's try this out really quick. Sorry, guys. I want to try it out. Just make sure. See what we can do here. The things you do to get away with a good demo. That feels a lot tighter. So that's what we're going to do. Looks pretty cool. Way to go, Felipe. All right. Probably move that finger down a little bit, but yeah, it needs a bigger kickback. All right, let's change the gun tip, and then that's about all we're going to do for the pistol. I'll go in, I promise you guys, I'll go in probably the day of GDC and tweak it and then send a new demo. But for now, I think this is fine. It's one of those things where it's like, if you can't get something to work, just move forward and you'll figure it out later. Otherwise, you'll just be stressed out. Look at that. Look how terrible this is. So it's like, it looks great like that, but then when you go over to the other side, it's like, whoa. But I'm just as guilty as a AAA studio. Let's be honest. They do this crap all the time. Look at that. But it looks fine from this side, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I kind of want this to be a little bit shinier, so I'm going to shine it up. There we go, and that we'll call it a day. Also the gun tip needs to be at the right spot, so I believe it's right here, and then over, and we can call it a day. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Thomas, do you work in a blend file or FBX? Well, Felipe does most of the modeling. In fact, he does 90% of the models. And I've told him, I've said, I want you to work. Look how much shinier that looks. That's great. We're getting a little bit of that glow from the post-processing on there, and that's exactly what we want. Damn, that looks good. Okay. So, Felipe, I've told him I want him to work in blend files as opposed to FBX. He's not super thrilled about that because he loves working in a different piece of software and then exporting. Man, that looks good. That looks really cool. All right, we'll work on the animation. Right now, the animation, the sound is off. It needs to be like more of like a, and then like crackling, because it's supposed to be like 1860. The model of this gun. So, I love how that looks. It's just like I want to hold that gun. Really great. Honestly, Felipe's done an incredible job here. So, way to go, Felipe, guys. Can we give a round of applause to Felipe? Applause emojis. Felipe's doing an incredible job here. And I told Felipe yesterday, and he agreed, and I think he may have said this. The guns are a character. So you don't want to skimp on the gun models. That is the last thing to skimp on. So I love that gun model. It looks really, really good. And in fact, I'm going to show you guys. And he's working on, by the way, he's working on the axe today. But let me show you. We want the axe, we want the machine gun, we want the shotgun, we want every weapon to look like they're part of their own little family of steampunk family. Sorry, my chest itches. I know this looks weird. So here's like our machine gun. And this was concepted by me, and then Felipe went in and modeled it. And then he came up with this design right here yesterday. So we have these very similar looking guns. Cool, huh? In fact, I like this one way better. This one's cool, but this one's like, whoa, that's awesome. It really has a very unique look and feel to the game. So way to go, Felipe. I'm just super proud to be your friend. Proud to have you on the team. You're doing a really good job, buddy. Okay. So let's take a look and see what else we've got on our list, guys. I think that looks great. I'm waiting on Hector for, I don't understand why Hector can't just give me the sound right now, but he's going to take, his sweet little time and get it done later. So he's going to do that tonight. I'm just kidding, Hector. Felipe, what did you say? Okay, so let's take a look at the rest we've got here. Make new weapon look great. We've done that. Get demo running start to finish. Well, obviously, I don't even know why that's a task. So let's remove that. It's like, duh. Final door doesn't make an opening sound for some reason. So let's go to I want to show you guys this area. It's so cool. Right here is our final area. It's just freaking gorgeous. And it takes you, what's so cool, watch this. If we turn on the skybox, it's actually taking you to the tower here. So you see this massive gate and then you see the tower there. And so it's almost like Castlevania or even Half-Life, where you go, okay, like this is part of this giant tower, but the tower is just part of the skybox. So it's really, really cool how they're sort of working together. But for some reason, this door doesn't play a sound. So let's open up why that is. So let's open up the child here, which has this door script, and see if there's an open sound. Oddly, I don't know if there's an open sound that's supposed to play as opposed to an event that fires. So let's see, open one. Play unique sound 1. So that is the function. So what is that function doing here? Let's take a look. The unique sound is on, let's see here. Where is my animator? So basically what it's doing is it's functioning through the animator. Okay. Unique sound, it doesn't exist. Ah, that's why. So I don't know why, but it doesn't exist. So we need to put something in this unique sound field. So I'm going to type in door. And we should have a large door sound that Hector did for us. You guys think I'm bad with names with my team. Just if you could hear the way I talk to my family. I think I called my dog my wife's name, and then I called my daughter my wife's name yesterday. Door, it's called like door large. There it is, large door open. You know what? We should probably get a door sound for... Let's find a door sound for a gate. So gate sound. Let's also add that to the list. It's not going to take long. So that's good. So that is fixed. So we can pull that off of our list or put a check mark next to it. Bing! There we go. Readable book in botanicals. I wanted to show you this really quick, guys. And also the spiders. I think I'm going to fix the spider stairs first. So there's a few staircases where spiders can't follow you. And that's not ideal in areas where you first encounter a spider. So like right here, the spider can't follow you. If we open up the navigation here, they can come down this, but they cannot, well, let's see here. They cannot come down this. Isn't that strange? I'm trying to figure out why that is. I think it might be because this little friend here is in the way. Let's if we make him static, actually, I think that might actually solve the problem. Let's make him static. And then bake the navigation again. For those of you who don't know, baking navigation basically works with the AI. And the AI, they're not going to navigate around the entire world. That would be ridiculous on performance. It's very resource intensive. So that didn't really do it, did it? Not really. Let's delete these and then see what happens, because I want to see if it's a problem with the terrain. It really shouldn't be a problem with the terrain, because the terrain is really sort of flat. So you bake you bake the terrain so that it basically creates a mesh, which is really cool, that's invisible, that only the AI walk on. So if you've got like 20 AI running around, look at that. So for some reason, D it to H. What's going on here? Let's smooth that out a little bit. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on. So let's bring those back. They look really good. So let's just smooth out this terrain, okay, guys? So we're gonna go to smooth height, increase the opacity, and just smooth this MFR pretty hard here. Smooth, smooth, smooth. So we're just smoothing this terrain, and that should hopefully allow the spider to go down these stairs. That was the problem, is you encounter this spider, and yeah, he can't go down the stairs. By the way, guys, just letting you know, I believe there's about one promo code left. I could be wrong here, but one promo code left for today's sponsor, and that is me, full-time game dev, my massive 30-plus hour program. So if you're interested in joining the program, joining over 3,000 students worldwide, joining a private Discord server with over 2,000 students, learning everything I've learned in the last decade of becoming an indie game developer, doing it full-time. Obviously, I can't make any promises, but I can teach you everything I've learned. If you're interested in doing this, learning game dev, learning how to secure 6 figures from publishers or 6 figures from Kickstarter, believe it or not, you can do that before you even finish your game. And I can teach you how I did it. And I've done it multiple times. If you're interested, 50% off promo codes. I think there's one left. So if you guys want to join, that lucky student, click below and join. It's going to be worth your money. And guys, here's the thing. 30-day money back guarantee. So if it doesn't work for you, I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm just going to give you a refund. But I'm pretty sure it's going to work for you. In fact, I'm 95% sure it's going to work for you, because I think that's our refund rate. I'm not sure exactly what it is right now, but that's pretty good. I don't know what the heck that is. So let's just delete you. And that should do it. So let's bake the nav mesh, guys. Let's bake the nav mesh. Here we go. Here we go. Son of a... I think that... No. I don't really like it. I feel like the... is it the step height that's a problem? Because I don't want them... I want them to go down the dang stairs. It might be a slope issue. There we go. Maybe 50. I hate doing this, but I feel like we need to for this demo. And the step height, we could go pretty high here as well. So something like 1. Save it out. And then hit bake. We'll see if that does it. If terrain changes, terrain should not change in game. So you said if the terrain changes in game and the nav mesh needs to be baked again, is it taking too much? Yeah, I don't think you can bake in game. I might be wrong. But it's not terrain. Terrain absolutely needs to be static. But if you have objects that move that you want them to be an obstacle, then you add a component called nav mesh obstacle, and those do change in game, like a box, for example. What did I not make static? What? You're right. Thank you so much. Sorry, I got mad at you. I'm just kidding. I wasn't mad at you. Is Unity in here? Oh no, Unity usually shows up during the streams. Believe it or not, I thought Unity showed up. Okay, so mother effers, for some reason it wasn't marked as static, so that might solve a problem. If I go to, set this back to 45 and then set the step height back to whatever it was, I can't remember what it was, but like 0.6. I think we can reset it actually. Reset legacy bake settings. Yeah. I want to try this really quick because I actually liked the bake settings. So it may have been as simple as, hey, Thomas, that wasn't marked static. It could be that simple. No, that wasn't it. So let's set this back to 50 and then this back to 1. and hit bake. 1 might be a little much, Thomas. 0.6. Let's try that. Bake. Okay, I'll answer a question while we wait with this bake. Gloria says, I'm working on a Sims-like build system, and if new doors get added, it needs to be baked again. No? No. No, you need to use... All right, I'm not the smartest person in the room, but you need to probably use a nav mesh obstacle. So that's fixed, guys. There we go. That's great. So this spider can now come down the stairs. So you see it, and he goes, Mother effer, I'm going to get you. And he chases you down the stairs. Originally, he would go, Mother effer, I'm going to get you. And then he would wander around down here. And we don't want that, okay? So let's save that out. That looks great. Everything's going really good here. So we're going to copy this. Check and paste it there. Yay, we got that done. So what else do we have, Thomas? What can we do to get this thing? Okay, we've got this one here, which is basically creating students that you can talk to. That's a big thing. So I don't even know if I'm going to do that for this demo. I'm getting a call from Nevada. I don't know what that is, so we're not going to answer that. We've got a readable book. This one, I have no idea what's going on. But we've got a readable book in the botanicals. So we're going to go to the botanicals, and we're going to actually add a, a dialogue trigger. So what I want to do first is go to Sodom's Hollow Test. There's actually a dialogue trigger here. It's a prefab. I just can't remember what the prefab's called, so I have to go to the actual scene here to find what the prefab is. Because there's so many prefabs right now. We really need to do a project cleanup after the demo. So that's it right here. It's called dialogue trigger variant. Wow, Thomas. That's what it's called. So let's I'm gonna copy this so I can search it. So let's go back to Sodom's Hollow, the actual level, and we're gonna paste this in. And all this is, guys, is this is a dialogue trigger prefab. It includes a mesh, it includes a box collider trigger, and once you press E on that trigger on the keyboard, or any interact button, honestly, because the new Unity system really works pretty awesome. So where am I? Oh, right here. Okay, so we could talk to the book here, and I kind of want it to open up as well. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's see. Can it be opened? It cannot be opened. That's okay. Dang it. It needs to open. Dang it. Let me see if Felipe can fix that for me. Hold on one sec. Let's see. That's not good. We need it to be able to open. Otherwise, it's kind of... That's a beautiful book, though. Man, I love that. I kind of want the altar to be like this. Pretty large, and then I want this book to be massive, like that. So we're going to create the dialogue trigger, okay, guys? I'm going to contact Felipe really quick. And we're going to talk to Felipe on Discord. So the way that I communicate with my team is I send messages to all of my team on Discord. We have a bunch of group chats, and we just chat with each other. But I'm going to send a message to Felipe. Can you make the book openable to the first page? He said no. I think he's in the stream. Are you in the stream, Felipe? The book itself is just getting me all excited. Look at that thing. You know what would be really cool, Felipe? If the main menu was like this book. Wouldn't that be awesome? The one in the greenhouse. Yes, sir. And I want it to be about, let's see here, 30% bigger. And yes, and the pedestal, or the, whatever you call that, and the platform, 30% bigger, but not 30% taller. So he's going to work on that for us. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the dialogue trigger. He said, Thomas, do you want it fatter like you? Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Felipe, we are live, buddy. 370 here. 375. Rotating. Let's get a good even number here. So there is our Sorry, he's messaging me some fun things. So this is what we want right here, okay? But I'm going to copy this, delete it, and what I want to do is create a new game object, empty child, honestly. Put it right here. We're going to call this book alter trigger. And then now I can bring this inside of here and then also paste a child like this. Bang. So we have a dialogue trigger inside of the book alter trigger. We're going to zero out its position. There it is. It's flipped. My goodness, we don't want that. So let's pull that up here. And I know. Just chill. And then I'm going to, there we go, 90. That's great. Rotate it. Good. 0. So now we got, man, that's weird looking. But whatever. And we'll just scale it down. It's not going to really cause any problems. So there we go. And all we got to do is move, or just, honestly, we could just disable the mesh renderer or just remove it. Remove the mesh renderer. So now when the player comes up to this, as long as the box collider here, this isn't a trigger, this is an actual collider. As long as the player presses E on this, then, and also here's the, let's see here. What is that? What is it? Wait. Okay, there we go. I don't know what this is, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's disabled, so whatever. Save it out. Now we go to the actual tombstone itself, and we go to this script called the dialogue runner, and there is a dialogue scriptable object called tombstone 1. We don't want this to be a tombstone, so what we're going to do is duplicate it, and we're going to call this book alter. And I'm gonna be pretty specific here. Book alter greenhouse. Okay. So that's the one we're going to use. Let's make sure we bring it in properly here. We'll have to set up all the settings for it. But I'm going to make sure I pull that in before I forget. There it is. Book alter greenhouse. Bing! There we go. And now we can actually select the scriptable object. And AJ's created a really cool system where we can actually create our dialogue. Okay. So what I'm going to do. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's start writing our dialogue, guys. A Bible, but the cross is upside down. A Bible, the cross is upside down. And we're going to get voice acting from Mr. Dick Terhune, who's doing the voice acting for the main character. So I got to send these lines to him. Hopefully he'll get it done. I haven't asked him, but hopefully he'll get it done by Thursday is when I need him. So anyway, so we'll make this 3 seconds long just for now. So the dialogue, the way it works is it'll just go automatically. You don't press space to continue. It only works if there's actually voice acting. It only makes sense. Otherwise you're reading like dialogue and it's coming on screen sort of out of your control. So it needs to be read by a voice actor. So that's why we're going to have the main character read this. No audio, so none. Okay, 3 seconds. And it looks like there's 2 here. So I'm going to delete this one. Okay. And then we click on whoa, and we're going to change this from whoa to what do we want it to say? It's a Bible. The cross is upside down. It flips open. It's going to flip open the moment you interact with it. I need to script that, but it shouldn't be hard. And then let's read it. It's going to be the same line from the trailer. We got to pull up the trailer. Let's see here. Let's pull up the trailer really quick. I'm going to pull that up really quick. Go to youtube.com. I don't even know what my own trailer says. So I'm going to pull up the trailer really quick. There it is. And we're getting some views. Awesome. 23,000 views. That's pretty good. All right. So here it is. And obviously the platform is different here. So Provenance 1-1. So let's start with that line. Provenance 1-1. I love this. This is so fun. So basically what I'm doing here is we're rewriting the Genesis story from the perspective of Eve. So in the biblical story, Eve and Adam are guilty, right? But in this cult, Eve was right. She was right for eating the fruit because it opened her eyes and made her like God, right? Which is Lucifer's temptation to her. In the beginning, Adam and Eve created the heavens and the earth. So Providence 1:1. So that's all he's going to say. Providence 1:1. 3 seconds. Click. Next one. In the beginning, Adam and Eve created the heavens and the earth. He's going to say it like with a confused voice. In the beginning, Adam and Eve created the heavens and the earth. It's going to be hard here, though, because we're going to have all these enemies chasing you. I feel like we need to put this altar somewhere else. Yeah. I think we need to put this altar somewhere else. But let's not worry about it for now. This translation is super sketchy. Hello, David Eden. That's a cool last name. In the beginning, Adam and Eve created the heavens and the earth. Let's do a new player option. Let's make sure it's 3 seconds, and let's also make sure there's no sound here. New player option. That's going to be a player line. Together they said, "Let there be darkness." There we go. And he's going to say, "What the hell?" NPC dialogue, good. Add one more. It's not really the NPC, it's the player, but whatever. All right, and then that's all we need. 3 seconds, good. Let's go back here to in the beginning, Adam. Okay, good. Go back. Promise 1:1, good. Go back, good. I'm just double checking here that everything is good. Okay. We need to rename things here. So this is gonna be what's this called? I'm gonna call it altar. Altar. That's fine. I don't think any of that's related to the actual dialogue script itself. Dialogue file doesn't exist. Let's create one. Good. And that should do it. We'll check it out here. I'm gonna take this book altar trigger. I'm gonna move it over, guys. So let's figure out where we want to put it. Where can we put some story elements? I think putting it in the church would actually be pretty ideal. If we put it in the church, though, I really don't want any enemies in the church. So that's fine with me. So I'm actually going to delete the enemies here. And they were causing some problems anyway. So I'm going to put the altar right here. I'm going to delete this one here. We got to open up the prefab of the church. And now we can delete it. And then we're going to paste it inside. Cut. Paste. Align with our view here. Good. Zero out its rotation. And then we can position it down. There it is. Son of a snake. Where did it go? Hold on. Where is it? It's right there. Hold on. Gotta go back in time here. We gotta fly all the way over there again and find that stupid book. Where are you? Did I cut you out? No, you're right there. Okay. So we're going to take this, book altar. We're going to cut, edit, cut. What? Stupid. Whatever. I'm going to copy this. Delete it. What? Nope. Son of a... Ugh. The book here is not... There it is. We got to put the book inside of there as well. Whatever. Copy, delete. And let's bring it all the way over to the... Where am I? There it is. All the way over to the church here. That's a cliche. Is it a cliche? I mean, this game is a big old cliche. This whole thing is a cliche. Honestly, that's the goal. Is to make a very tropey, old school game. But I appreciate the comment. I really do. Align with view. 0, 0, 0. Good. And now all we got to do, actually, we'll rotate it up to -90 here. And then bring it over here, which is, oh, good. -90 should do. And now we can actually just pull this down like so. And that is a book that we can now interact with, just like so. Cool. So now we can go into the church and actually read this story. I don't really like, I think it's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So the player can now read the book. Okay, save that out. Man, you know what's funny is these, I don't know why, but, oh, there we go. Good, okay. So when those are lit, they look pretty good. Sweet. All right, that should be good to go. Let's turn off the effects here and go out of the church here and make sure that I think the removal of that book is definitely, I think we're good, actually. I don't think it was really working right there anyway, so I don't think we need to make any changes to this section here where we just removed it. All right, I think we can put a check here. I mean, if you guys want to read the book, let's go over to the book and take a look. Ha! Let's go over to the book and take a look. That rhymes. So let's go here, and I'm going to just spawn the player right up here. Play. That way we can kill the spiders. Something about the crosshair doesn't work for me. It looks too precise. I might change it to be something a little bit more organic and or a little bit more ornate. All right, let's see if this book works. Uh-oh. I think I know what's going on. At least it's working, though. Good. All right, story works. For now, we're not going to worry about optimization. Spider Loops is asking about optimization. Are we going to combine meshes and all that? I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to hire a studio to do all of that. So it's not really my thing. The reason we were getting that issue with the crosshair here is because we need this box collider to be removed. So we're going to remove the box collider. I'm going to try it one more time, just double check. But the altar itself, that's a box collider. It's untagged. So I think what I want to do actually is, this is kind of weird. Let's see here. What do I want to do here? Copy the, or no, dialog trigger, tomb, no. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Okay, we don't want, I'm going to what am I doing here? I need to unparent or unpack this prefab. Why can't I unpack the prefab? We'll put the altar in there, open prefab. Dang it. I think I need to go inside the church to make any changes, which is really strange, but okay. So what I need to do is I need this book altar to be the only collider in here that isn't a trigger. So there we go. And now I can remove the box collider there. Good. And we need to make sure we specify what the graphic is. So it's going to be this. It's going to be book altar. There we go. This one doesn't even have any purpose, to be honest. We could just disable it for now. That should do it. Good. So we have a trigger. We also have a solid object. So when you're in the trigger, then it goes, okay, now are you pointed at the object? So you get into the trigger zone, which is right here. And then you point at the altar. And that is the two tests that need to be passed before you can actually interact with an object. All right. Okay. I think that's all we need to do. Let's hit play here and take a look. Yeah! That is such a beautiful gun. Yeah, but I think the crosshair needs to be different. So. Good. So see how the reticle now changes to red, guys? So that's what we wanted. A Bible. The cross is upside down. Providence 1:1. In the beginning, Adam and Eve created the heavens and the earth. Together they said, "Let there be darkness." What the hell is this? Good. Very good. Okay. Awesome blossom. Now we do have an issue here where... Does this door open? It does. Okay. So I don't know. That door seems to be screwy sometimes. We might need to fix that door. Cool. Hey, can I pick you up? I sure can. Awesome. Hey, let's go ahead and do a throw sound. For some reason we don't have a throw sound. I'm going to add it to my list though. The readable book is done. So I'm just going to call it 62 again. And this is going to be throw sound. I believe we already have a throw sound. For some reason it got removed when we were... Let's see if we have it. Throw. There it is. That's a great sound. So for some reason it's not working. So I believe it is in the... What script is it in? It's some sort of handler. Player object interaction handler. Good. Almost done. And by the way, guys, while we're waiting here, just remember that full-time game dev is 50% off. I believe there's one code left. There might be 0. I haven't checked, but I believe there's one code left if you want to get 50% off the program and join over 3,000 students worldwide. By the way, if you're a student, let me know in the chat and I'll say hi. I know, Clint, you're a student, so hello, Clint. Usually we have a lot of students show up. Whoa, my computer's taken off. Wow, lots of weird sounds. Anyway, throw sound. Get throw request. There it is. So that's it right there. So it needs to play the throw sound. I don't think I even have a throw sound. Whoa. I don't think I have a throw sound. There's not even an... Oh, there it is. Error audio clip. Okay. So there's an audio clip for error, but there's not a throw sound. So I'm gonna create a new throw sound. And how we're handling the error sound. Error is when an object is like at a wall and you try and throw it. It's gonna go... So we need to make sure that throw sound is functioning the same way that an error sound is being handled. So what I like to do is just find where that error audio sound is. Error audio clip. There it is. I will take that and then just put it inside of the throw request. Ah, crap. So that's happening here. What? Let's take a look here. So for some reason, it's happening in a different script. Pick up utils. So this right here, we can just copy that script and go to the throw request. Wait, hold on one sec here, guys. I'm sorry. Throw sound. Okay. So let's figure out where this throw is occurring. Darn it. It's handled here. Okay, that needs to be imported. Okay. So this error audio clip here, it needs to be put inside of this script. Okay. That's not something I want to deal with, though. Just gonna put it here. It's really not, this isn't the smartest move, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, there's our throw sound, meaning we need to remove it from here. That should do it. Now we need to figure out where the player object interaction handler is, which is it's in the controller somewhere. So I believe it's right here. Let's type in controller. There it is. So let's see where it is. Player object interaction handler. It's right here. There's our throw error. So we're looking for, okay, that's it right there. So what? Why isn't it showing up? Oh, it's because we have an error. Thomas, what are you doing? The name error audio clip is not working. Thomas, throw sound. Oh, you know, the good news is we actually pick up utils is extension, or I'm not sure actually. Whatever. Let's just see if it appears here. It should. There it is. So we're just going to do the throw sound here. There it is. This one. So let's see if that works. It should. I see no reason why it shouldn't. So let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. So that script, all it did is it's just going to make a throw sound here. There we go. Good. Why can't I do that? What's going on? Okay, I think I know what's going on here. I don't care. We can fix that later. Throw sound is great. That works good. Let's see here. Any other things that I needed to do on my list? Throw sound, good. Obviously, we have a gate sound. You guys want to find a gate sound on artlist.io? Let's do that. Artlist.io. There we go. Let's go to sound effects here, and I'm just going to type in gate open and see what we find. I would definitely ask Hector to do this, but he is swamped right now. Nope. That's a beautiful sound. I'm going to download that one. We're going to combine a couple sounds here. Okay, and then gate squeak. Ooh. Maybe. I'll download that one just in case. I like that one too. So it takes a while for this gate to open. So I want it to sort of last a while. So we're going to combine a lot of different squeak sounds and stuff. Speaking of squeaking, I caught a mouse in my garage yesterday. That's a little fun fact for you. Discard selected. Yes. Click OK. Good. Okay. I love that sound. This is one of those classic game feel moments where you want the player to feel like there's a big oomph. The moment they press E, it opens up the door, right? You hear at least a sound. You want almost an immediate reaction when the player presses a button. Like that, see? All right, then we'll open up this one as well. So it's going to be probably right here. What about this? And then we'll combine it with this. And that should do it, donkey. Whoops, no, wrong one. It's this one here. There we go. So I believe it's right here. And it'll be like this. And we'll fade that in. Needs to be a little bit slower. This one right here, I'm going to take that, just put it right here at the hinge. This right here. Okay. I like it. Hector could do a way better job, but whatever. He could. He really could. So whenever I'm saving a sound file, guys, I want to make sure that everything is basically around -12 to -6. So it's a little too loud. If you're not consistent with the volumes of your exports, what happens is you pretty much lose control of how the sound is handled in your game. You get really confused why some things are louder than others. So no matter what it is for me that I'm exporting, even if it's a squeaky mouse, beep, beep, you want it -12, -6. That's just me. That's the way I like to do things. Gives a consistent export. So that right there is a little high. That one right there. And then try again. There we go. And then the pan is a little much. There we go. And we'll just fade out. I feel like I just need a squeak sound in there. So let's type in metal squeak, or door metal squeak is fine. Yeah, I am wondering what you guys are talking about in the chat. No. Kind of like that. I'm going to take that. This is kind of the sound I wanted. So we're going to pull that in as well. And we're going to get this classic, you know, almost like N64 squeak. There we go. I think that was it. Let's take a look. We're going to change the speed a little bit. There we go. Cool. So here we go. And maybe drop the sound a little bit down. I am not a one-man band. I promise you that. I appreciate that, but I've got a big team. Got about 6 people working with me. One full-timer, but okay, gate. We already have a gate open sound. So let's do large gate. Or gate large open. Apparently I already have a gate sound. I don't know what that is, but we're going to take a look and see what it is. Okay, let's open that up in Unity. So first off, let's take a look here. Gate. Metal gate open. No, that's an old one. What about this one? Yeah, that's actually taken straight from Castlevania. Why didn't that export? Okay, for some reason it didn't export. Export, wave. Large gate open. There we go. Click OK. Let's take a look. That should import. All right, let's fly on over to a gate here and make sure that sound is working for us. So here's our gate. I'm going to go inside the prefab itself, and you can see here we have an open sound, which should play. Yeah. It's actually, yeah, there it is. So there we go. Pull that in right there. And I'll just go ahead and bring the controller over here. Actually, we could bring it probably over here. Controller, because that one over there is locked. Zero out the position, or zero out the rotation. Save it. Hit play. That doesn't feel right. We need to combine it. It just doesn't feel right. It's not loud enough or something. I need a gate, a door, large door. That's not how you spell door. We need a big pounding, like a boom. I like that. That's it. Yeah, it's really a game feel conversation. Sound is so important with game feel. It's very, very important. So we're gonna take this. Let's take a look here. There it is. I'm gonna combine it with this right here, and we should get a pretty good feel. So that's that. This is what it is without it. So this adds kind of an oomph. Yeah. We're going to mix all those together and then drop down the sound, the volume. I'm going to have it at -6, okay? It's not ideal, but I just want to get a little bit, it needs to be pretty, what's the word? Dramatic when you open up a gate. So that works great. Let's hit play and just double check. Ugh! I don't like that. What? That's not, it didn't export. That's way better. Something didn't export. Son of a... Oh, I think I saved it as gate open. Pff, Thomas. Gate. Gay large open. Okay. Well, that's fine. There's like so many... Wait. Let's delete that. That's not what we want. We don't want that. There's so many gate sounds now because I was in a rush. Gate. Large. There it is. Large gate open. That's what it's called. Export. Good. There we go. That's called being a bad project manager is what that is. Welcome to... That feels really good, boy. That better be great. So let's take a look. That feels a lot better. This game feels great. Look at that gun. Yes. Amatishwar. Guys, my game is 1/4 completed. Should I start a Steam page and start marketing? Of course you should. My goodness gracious me. Start now. That looks so good, though. Look at that gun. Oh, I love it. Yes, start marketing it now. And you know, in fact, that brings me to, our close here, which is, well, you guys, I believe there's one promo code left. I could be wrong here. I can check. Let's see here. Okay, yep, there's one promo code left. And by the way, I want to welcome Ziggy. Ziggy, welcome to the program. Ziggy joined Full-Time Game Dev. There's one promo code left currently. 50% off this massive Full-Time Game Dev program. This is my program that I created. I put a lot of time and energy into this. All of 2020, I think, or half of 2020 was putting together this program. So great reviews. You're going to learn everything I've learned in the last decade of making indie games and how you guys can do what I do, which is make indie games from the comfort of my own home, pay the bills, bring in good income. And actually, I was able to raise 6 figures before even finishing my game. Raise 6 figures from publishers before even finishing my game. I've done this multiple times, so I've got kind of a tried and true method, at least for me, right? I can't make any promises for you, but I can just show you what I've done, and also just how to sell your game, right? So you can see I've got plenty of income here from selling my games. I even hit the Steam front page, so I can show you how to do that. But also, you're going to learn 2D and 3D art tutorials. You're going to get some workbooks. You're gonna learn how to obviously raise funding, and also basics of C# and 2D and 3D game development in Unity. And on top of that, the best part, honestly, I think this is one of the best parts, at least, is 2,000 plus motivated developers in the private Discord server. So there is one promo code left, and you can join all these other students. In fact, one of my favorite student stories currently is this one from Chris, who raised over, I think it's currently at $170,000 on Kickstarter. I think that actually finished up last week. But Chris used the tactics that I learned, or that I teach in full-time game dev. So congratulations to Chris and any other students who are currently in the chat. I want to say hi to you guys. But yeah, one promo code left, guys. Thanks so much for joining me during this live stream. We had a blast. We got a ton done. I think the demo is pretty much ready to go. There's a few things I need to do, but the demo is ready to go for GDC. And I will talk to you guys later. This was super, super fun. I appreciate it. Take it easy. Cheers. Get over here. Get down. Hey, thanks for watching. By the way, if you haven't downloaded that free 2D game kit below, click below. It's my treat to you. I used this game kit to make a game for PewDiePie in 14 days, and I actually got to play it with him in front of his audience, which was really cool. This game kit is totally free. It's my treat to you, and you can use it however you want. You can make a commercial game and make $1 million off this game kit. I don't care. Or you could just use it for a hobby project. It's my treat to you. And by the way, if you haven't clicked like, that would mean a ton to me. Hit subscribe. And also, this is important, hit that notification bell. Here's why. If you get notified of when I'm live, you can watch me make my next game, and let me know in the chat what you think about the game or any ideas you have, and you might just show up. Your chat might just show up in the next video that I upload. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.